Have you ever heard the story of Cinderella? Of course you have. But have you ever heard the story of Cinderella and the elephant? Well, grab your glass slippers and let's get into it. Once upon a time, in a kingdom not so far away, lived a kind girl named Cinderella. You know the drill, wicked stepmother to not-so-nice stepsisters and endless chores. One day, an invitation arrived for a royal ball. The stepsisters were ecstatic, preening in their new gowns, while Cinderella was left behind with a mop and a bucket of tears. Suddenly, a shimmering light filled the room, and a fairy godmother appeared. "Don't you worry, my dear," she said, waving her wand, "you shall go to the ball." With a flick of her wrist, a pumpkin turned into a carriage, and mice turned into horses. "Now, for your grand entrance," she announced, "I'll summon the most majestic creature in all the land." Cinderella expected a team of white stallions, instead, with a loud poof and a tremendous trumpet. A gigantic, friendly elephant appeared, wearing a tiny bow tie. The elephant, whose name was Bartholomew, looked just as surprised as Cinderella. The fairy godmother shrugged. "Oops, wrong spell. But hey, an elephant is way cooler than horses, right?" "He's very gentle, I promise," Cinderella, being the good sport she was, climbed aboard Bartholomew. Their arrival at the palace was memorable. Jaws dropped, guards fainted. The prince, intrigued by this spectacular entrance, rushed out to meet her. He'd never seen a girl arrive on an elephant before. They danced all night, and the prince was smitten. When the clock struck midnight, Cinderella rushed off, leaving behind not a glass slipper, but a single, enormous, elephant-sized footprint in the royal garden. The next day, the prince declared he would marry the girl whose foot fit the giant print. Every lady in the kingdom tried, hopping into the footprint with both feet, but none could fill it. Finally, the prince arrived at Cinderella's house. The stepsisters tried, failing miserably. Then Cinderella stepped forward, and just as she did, Bartholomew the elephant poked his head through the window and winked. The prince looked at the footprint, then at the elephant, then at Cinderella, and burst out laughing. He didn't need a slipper to know she was the one. They got married, and Bartholomew became the official royal pet, getting all the peanuts he could ever want. And they all lived hilariously ever after. If you enjoyed this little twist on a classic tale, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.